I went from $0 to $1,000 in just 5 days with Shopify dropshipping. And no, I didn't target the US or UK. In fact, I sold this exact product to a country that most people ignore. And the crazy part is that this was an old product, but I found a way to revive it and it blew up. In this video, I'm going to show you every step and even the mistakes that nearly killed my store before it took off. So first, let's look at the dashboard. Here we have it in 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went from $26 in sales to $1,083. As you can see here, it climbed up. So let's just get into how I did it. So here's the backstory. I did a challenge about a month ago where I sold this product. It was new, useful, and a perfect problem solver for girls in the summer. After I made some money with it for my challenge, I decided to give up on it. It was hard to scale and it had low margins. My cost per click was too high, and honestly, I had so much going on that I didn't want to take more workload for myself. But after some weeks, I found myself thinking about it, seeing that people weren't really running it anywhere. So I decided to give it another try. By the way, a lot of beginners think that you have to be the first to win. Not true. Beats being first every single time. And that's the mindset I went into this with. So I ran a new campaign, got sales, but it wasn't anything life-changing. Maybe 100-day revenue, and worse, my click-through rate was dropping after day 3. By English-speaking markets, I mean US, UK, and Canada. Now here's where it gets interesting. Summer season was ending across most of the world, so naturally demand was dropping. But then I thought, what if I fight the season? What if I sell this somewhere where it's still summer? That's when Spain came to mind. Spain, usually it's summer till late August, even September, and instantly 3 reasons clicked into my head. First, there's no competition. I checked the Facebook ad library and there were 0 active ads running at that moment for this product in Spain. Second, I speak the language. And third, there's a year-round demand, since Spain has warm weather for a lot longer than most countries. So now I just had to completely switch my market. So I didn't just translate the store, I localized it. So I used Atlas AI to build my store. This is what I used for my challenge, and this is also what I used to translate it. If I had translated everything word by word, it would have taken me forever. So this is an AI store builder. I'm gonna put the link of my product and paste it here. And then you can select the store language. So it will immediately translate it to the language you want. And then it will create a completely new store for you without you having to do absolutely anything. Sometimes you're feeling like maybe you're running out of time, you wanna jump into a trend really quick, and building a store from scratch can take a lot of your time. So this tool is perfect for those people. On top of that, it just makes really good landing pages. As you can see right here, it lets you select pictures. You can also upload your own pictures. You can select your color scheme. Right here, I would go with a pink and red color because it just fits the product perfectly. And as you can see, it's already in Spanish. Everything is completely translated. And as far as I can see, there's absolutely no errors in grammar and things like that, which can be really common if you use like a regular translator. Everything looks perfect. As you can see right here, it has so many features that most store builders don't have. It even has a Q&A, everything in Spanish, and everything perfectly translated. It even has the option to create bundles, upsells. So you have everything you need in one app. I definitely recommend it, and this is what I use. So yes, I'm gonna leave a link in the description so that you guys can try Atlas. And now let's continue to how I scale to $1,000 per day. As for the ads, since there's no tool to just switch your ads to another language, I had to do that myself. I just translated every single one of my ads, all the hooks. I used slang references that locals use, and this part really matters. If you just slap subtitles on an English ad, it won't be as believable and the audience won't be able to connect as much. So I ran my new Spanish campaign, and the result my store jumped from 1 sale a day to 5 to 10 and so on, until on day 5 I hit $1,000. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the truth. I was making sales, but my profit margins were super thin, mostly since I was trying to scale exponentially in such a short amount of time. This is the reality of dropshipping that most people don't talk about. You can have insane revenue and still be making almost nothing. So one night before bed, I decided to roll the dice. I increased my product price by $5. I figured worst case conversion rate drops a little bit, but best case my margins breathe. Next morning, I woke up to the same amount of sales, but now I was actually in profit. With profit locked in, scaling became way easier. My strategy was super simple. I duplicated my winning ad sets into more ad sets with the same broad targeting, just higher budgets. And the biggest factor, I made the ads myself. I got the product and I filmed 5 to 6 different creatives to launch. That gave me the ability to test and kill losers fast. And this is the same strategy I'm using with my students to achieve amazing results in my mentorship. If you guys are interested in becoming a student as well, you will be able to work and learn one-on-one from me. You can DM me on Instagram the word learn. And by the way, this will be the last week that my mentorship will be this price. After this, I will be doing an increase because I have something really exciting coming out. But anyway, let's continue. Nothing works better than an ad by a real person using a product. And since there wasn't any TikToks of people talking about this product in Spanish, I decided to do it myself. Maybe even some of you saw my ads, but that's how you win. Sometimes you gotta go out of your way to make things work. Sure, I could have taken the lazy route and kept my ads simple, put a short Spanish sentence in my videos, even keep the English voiceover, but that's not how you go from 2 to 4 figures a day quickly. And this market method is even more powerful right now because of Trump's tariffs. Everyone selling to US is getting crashed with shipping and customs, but in Europe, zero impact. My store's traction graph was completely unaffected. So if you want to sell in Europe, which is a really good opportunity right now, you need to remember your store must be in the local language. You can use AI for translation, like I show you is completely accurate, but it's always better to have human reviews. Most people can tell when an ad is AI. And second, check your payment provider's compatibility. Some countries have local systems, so this is something you should be informed of. So the cheat code to scale from this to this: take a product everyone's ignoring, or take an old product that is saturated in the US market and give it a new market. It works almost every time. I hope this video was valuable. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow me on my Instagram because I post more about my e-com journey in there, my results, my students' results, as well as some lifestyle. And if you want to learn more about e-com, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I post videos every single week.